Why, hello there. Hello there. Hello there. We made it to a Thursday. And if you're watching this on a Thursday, happy Thursday. If you're watching on Friday, happy Friday. That being said, we gotta talk about Canada. Oh, Canada. Truckers for Freedom 2022. Riots in Canada. That's right. We gotta stop the riots. We gotta stop the hate. How dare they want their freedoms? Of course, this is from CNN. Access to a 3 U.S. Canada border crossing cut off by trucker protests blockades. Access to the three crossing Michigan, North Dakota, and Montana have been cut off by truckers and like minded demonstrators on the Canadian side of the border who are protesting something related restrictions. To address the ongoing issue, the Canadian government announced Thursday it would send additional officers and resources to protests throughout the country. It reminds me of 2020. That's right, 2020. You know, the peaceful protests of Black Lives Matter. This is just a riot. How dare these people? The plan is to make sure the police have all the resources they need, said Marco Madisco, and the public safety minister. Our top priority is to make sure that these illegal blockades end. For 2 weeks now, trucks have blocked the downtown core of Ottawa, the capital of Canada. In recent days, demonstrations have parked their bulky vehicles in the middle of critical roadways between Canada and the U.S. How dare they? Thursday marked the fourth day of protests impeding access to the Ambassador Bridge, which connects Detroit and Windsor, the busiest international crossing in North America. Second, a mix of semi trailers and farm equipment shut down the border crossing connecting Emerson, Manitoba, and Pembina, North Dakota, according to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Manitoba, and a third of the Cottis access point between Alberta and Montana has also been blocked. Man, these terrorists. How dare these terrorists? Protests, blockades in Canada. Demonstrators have occupied critical roadways between Canada and the United States for several days here on the border crossing with confirmed blockades. The protests were ignited by truckers who oppose the national new rule that requires them to be fully vaccinated when crossing the Canadian US border or face 2 weeks quarantine. Their Freedom Convoy has since drawn others who are resisting COVID 19 preventative measures, including mask mandates, lockdown, and restrictions on gatherings. I want to make these mandates gone, and I am not leaving until all mandates are gone. So I'm here for the long haul. He's there for the long haul with his truck. Ha, good pun. Dylan Friesen, a protester in Ottawa, told CNN they, they can try to get rid of us, but we're not leaving. The blockade has slowed the movement of goods and caused production issues at a number of car manufacturing plants along the border. Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis all announced production issues due to the blockade. Further, of the 60 to 70 vehicles were attempting to disrupt traffic in Ottawa International Airport on Thursday by circling the arrivals and departure terminals on the airport, said in a statement. Videos of social media showed a handful of vehicles driving around near the street close to the airport carrying Canadian flags and honking. Ottawa police said that they're on the website. There's been 25 arrests since the protest begun 2 weeks ago, and more than 1,500 tickets have been issued for traffic, noise, and other violations. Resolving the standoff It is a delicate operation. Forcibly removing the truckers could cause an even more problem. Windsor Mayor Drew Dickens told CNN on Thursday. It's very frustrating because people just want to go in and flush everyone out, and there's a real threat of violence here. We've seen protesters come out with tire irons when the police attempted to tow cars. It could escalate very, very quickly. Those damn terrorists. At the same time, you pretty much get the point. What are the protesters demanding? That's right. The protesting trucker represents a vocal minority among their profession and fellow citizens. Canada has one of the highest vaccination rates in the world, with about 4 in every 5 Canadians fully vaccinated, according to the data from Johns Hopkins. But but what are they demanding? The protester was let go from a job at a transportation company in Toronto for not taking the vaccine, he explained. That is not a right for companies to be able to decide that to take away our rights to earn money and support our livelihood. Sam MacArthur, who supports the trucker protest in Canada, is unvaccinated, which has prevented him from accessing certain businesses in his home provinces in Quebec. I can't go skiing. I can't go to Walmart. I can't go to Canadian Tire. I can't go to Home Depot. I can't go to restaurants. I can't go to bars. Can't go to the gym, Gunther says, noting restrictions in Quebec have been a bit more intense than in other places in Canada. The protesters and many requests have made negotiations tricky. I would call them a leaderless group, and frankly, the requests that these folks have, they're not going to unify, he said. These folks are protesting a government like you see at the G7, G20 protests. These folks are protesting climate change initiatives that are some folks who are protesting vaccine mandates. Now they're pretty much unified. Meanwhile, the officials are pressing demonstrators to stop blocking critical pathways. I've said constantly, we welcome the freedom of the people to protest lawfully and peacefully, but this is not a lawful protest. Alberta Premier Jason Kenney said during the news conference this week. Yeah, I'm not going to finish this. But what does Twitter have to say? That's right. Because Twitter's awesome about that sometimes. That's right. Go away, bookmarks. Nobody likes you. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and see here. What's Rebel News? See here what this has. There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people, that's all. Let's see here. Still just a bunch of people. Mostly peaceful. Let's see your latest. Let's do what the latest here. Keep calm and honk on. I mean, it seems really peaceful. And my only issue is there's going to be a lot of hate towards this group for whatever reason. I mean, look at it. It's not even. They're just showing support. Actually, this is European Freedom Convoy because it's actually starting to spark up in other places. Freedom Caucus. There was one video where I just showed them having a good old time, having an ice hockey game in the middle of the road. But here's my issue. It's not with these protests. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing to do with these protests. I welcome protests. Protests are supposed to be loud. They're supposed to be annoying. They're supposed to drive a point. And yes, I'm labeling this a riot, even though it's really a peaceful protest. Here in the United States, and in some parts of Canada, you had Black Lives Matter destroying businesses, breaking windows, attacking people. And everyone didn't even bat an eye. You have this group, which is mostly peaceful. I condemn the people. Well, I don't know if I'm using condemn, but I do not like the fact there's some people that are kind of a little more aggressive. I don't like the fact that they're being aggressive or even a little bit more violent. I don't agree with that tactic. But in this case, these people are mostly peaceful, and I believe they're trying to police themselves to remain peaceful. But really, all they gotta do is have the Prime Minister Trudeau to stop hiding, let and remove the mandates. That's it. I think they want him to step down because he ran like a little punk ass, you know what. But yeah, that's all they're asking. They want their freedoms. They want their lives to get back to normal. According to that story, 4 out of 5 Canadians are vaccinated. That's right, 4 out of 5 people are vaccinated. It should be up to herd immunity by now. But yet the government is ignoring them while they just gave praise to Black Lives Matter protests slash riots. Because there was both. I mean, there was both. The majority of the Black Lives demonstrations were peaceful protests. Then it became nighttime and they turned into a riot. They burnt buildings down. They destroyed people's livelihoods. Where these people are keeping people up at night. Sorry, it's a protest. It's supposed to be annoying. At least they're not bashing your head in. With that being said, what side are you on? Are you on the trucker side? Do you support this peaceful protest? Have you given money to the protest with Give, Send, Go? Or do you think that these are a bunch of terrorist hoodlums that need to be rounded up and sent to jail? Leave a comment down below on what side you're on. Are you on side freedom? Or you're on side that these are terrorists? Or just riots? Also, please smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms or just the platform you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.